Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates. In this video I wanted to take a bit more of an in-depth look at the new Escape Artist trait, both in terms of how fast it is and also how much extra melee damage you actually do. Let's start off with the speed boost. As you know, you get a small speed boost at trait level 1 and a bigger one at trait level 2, and when you do reach the second trait level it actually does say 50% increased speed, which is kind of hard to imagine how fast it actually is in terms of time, so I've got a few comparisons rolling in the background between someone without the Escape Artist trait as well as a player both at level 1 and level 2. As you can see, it really does have a quite significant difference between having the trait and not having it when you run into a specific point. And one thing I think it will help out a lot with is reaching pickups, especially at the start of Walker Assault when there's always a huge rush to get those first 80ST and 8080 pickups. But if we move on, I think something a lot of people were interested in seeing is how fast you actually are compared to the fastest heroes, which is Greedo and Luke. The interesting part is that I honestly thought Luke was faster than Greedo, but after doing this testing I realized that Greedo is actually the fastest hero in the game when it comes to just sprinting around. As you can see, Escape Artist trait at level 2 actually beats both Greedo and Luke, which is pretty cool. Greedo is just half a second behind though, so you probably won't be able to outrun him before you die. With Luke, however, you might actually stand a chance of outrunning him if you spot him from a distance. I did however do some testing with Luke, and if you do his saber rush and jump like a maniac, you almost beat the level 2 trait. So in summary, the level 2 Escape Artist will outrun any hero no matter what you do, but with someone like Luke you still need to get quite a head start to dodge both his force push and saber rush. Another quick thing I want to note is that a lot of you asked about jumping and if you jump further with the trait or not. The answer is yes, because of simple physics. The faster you run, the longer you fly when you jump, and this should apply to the jump pack as well, although that was a bit trickier to test. But as you can see here, it was pretty clear that when you are at trait level 2, you can definitely jump further than a normal player. Lastly, we have the melee. At trait level 3 it says that you get lethal melee strikes, but what exactly does that mean? I thought it meant that it doubled the melee damage from 50 to 100, but that's actually not the case. If you melee a normal trooper they will die, but if you melee someone who is under the Battlefront effect, they will actually end up at 10% health, which is an indication that it does more damage than 100. We tested this on Boba Fett, who has 1000 health, and he ended up on 88 health, so as you can see the lethal melee strikes do actually hit you for 120 damage, which is why you end up at 10 health with the Battlefront. This also busts the myth that some people claim the trait would one-shot heroes. That is not the case. It simply increases the damage from 50 to 120, which can be shown both by the Boba Fett clip and Battlefront clip. But that should be all you need to know about the Escape Artist trait. If you have any further questions or things you feel like you need to know about this trait, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.